Hello, everyone. This is 3 p.m. Moscow time. Let's check our sound, whether you can hear me. Could you please give me some feedback? Okay, good. We have some Arabic language interference in the Russian room. So let's wait for this problem to be sorted out. Okay, good. Then good morning, good afternoon, good evening, dear partners from across the entire planet, our distinguished data miners. Today we have the full composition: Marshall Nienzima, Alexander Neymark, Dmitry Radkovich, and me, Boris Oyaso. And today we're going to share our news with you, the updates, and some, let's say, hacks, and what is to become or to happen in October. Well, let me introduce myself. My name is Boris Oyaso. I'm the project manager for digital doubles and data mining. I'm a graduate of Master Profi. I'm a qualified trainer of Genius of Finance Game, participant and mentor of the MLCI 260 Marathon. And as you know, we had a wonderful event last week, and I would like to congratulate you again on it. It was a wonderful event, which lasted for 2 days with 3 amazing sessions. And the news I personally heard impressed me quite a lot. And today we're continuing our tradition of international webinars. And today we are going to lift the veil on some of the things. I will tell you about the promotion in September and the Cyber Week. Dmitry Radkovich will later tell you about data mining itself, because we always have new listeners. He will tell you the basics about data mining. Then we will have a very interesting part about the statistics from Alexander. Alex will also tell you new things about data mining, and the meeting will be wrapped up by our Vice President, Marshall Nienzima, with some motivation, and he will also tell you what is to be expected in October. So let me start with the most interesting part, which is awaited by all of our partners and friends. Part of this information was already announced during Eventy. We're talking about the winners and the result of the promotion. Now, dear friends and distinguished partners, today the qualification for promotion has been completed. We had to close it on the 30th of September because we needed that information for the Eventy slides, and we needed to know who the winners are and who qualified. Back then, we had 74 people who qualified, did at least 2 sales in their first line, and also had sales in depth. As you can see, from the 74th to the 50th place, this is the information taken from the winners table, and you can see that we had around 36 different countries participating in the promotion. People from different continents, from different parts of the world, literally participated in this promotion, and those who qualified and met the requirements will be rewarded, as we promised. From the 51st to the 75th place, those people will receive their gift of 250 crypto units. I took a close look at the winners table, and I already had some feedback. People are waiting when they will be given all those rewards. It will happen next week, starting from the next week. And as for the winners of the physical prizes, we'll have more details. So you can see there are different countries: Mongolia, Australia, India, South Africa, Russia, Australia, of course, the United States of America. You can take a screenshot if you can find yourself in this table. Write to me in Telegram at NEEW Estonia, and those people will be also included in the test group, people who met the promotion conditions. We have a test group in Telegram where we're going to test this desktop version and other products as well. Now let's move on. From the 50th place to the 25th place are people who also qualified and also will be rewarded for their efforts within the promotion, and they will be rewarded with 500 crypto units. We have 25 such people, and we see that Italy did put up a struggle here, and Bulgaria as well, and we're very glad to see those people here. And as I told you, within the next week, your accounts will be receiving our crypto units. Now let's move on to the interesting bits and see our top of the top. Now we're talking about the places from the 24th to the 11th place. Those people who received 750 crypto units: Ukraine, Netherlands, Russia, India, Latvia, the United States of America. Then again, we can see Latvia and the Netherlands. I'm very pleased to see you here, and I can see that our sessions on activation are also good enough, and we're glad to have them. It's very interesting promotion, I'm sure, and we're now moving gradually to the winners and people who put a lot of effort into it and joined the promotion quite late on the 22nd until the 30th of September. That person made lots of personal sales. And now we went to our top 10. I will call out all of them. Then we have Lozano Letitia from the United States of America, 10th place, and 1,000 crypto units as a gift. On the 9th place, we have Yevgeny Zhukov from Russia, and he also gets 1,000 crypto units. The 8th place is taken by Bot Davu Yak, or Jack. It's Nigeria, 1,000 crypto units. 7th place is taken by Romania, Laurentiu Burlatu, 1,000 crypto units too. The 6th place is taken by Moldova, Nikolai Vasily Boston. Please accept our congratulations on your work done. We were very glad to participate, to cooperate with the post-Soviet countries, our close neighbors. Now we've moved to the top 5. I have no pictures of the winners, but we all saw them at Eventy. The 5th place and the 4th place are great people, our partners, leaders from Italy. The 5th place is taken by Lucia Alfano. Let's congratulate her. She did not only receive 1,000 crypto units, but also a certificate to buy a professional microphone. The 4th place is taken by an Italian person as well, Giuseppe Pisani. Our congratulations. As promised, you will receive 1,000 crypto units and an HD webcam. It's a high definition webcam for streaming. The 3rd place is taken by a Belarusian. For me, it was a surprise, honestly. I was keeping a close tab on Vladimir, his progress, because he was first in top 10, then top 20, and then he put a lot of effort in it and took the third place with and receives 1,000 crypto units and a smartphone of his choice, either a Samsung or Apple. Now the 2nd place is taken by a Mongolian, Narantuya Agvanyama. That the winner will receive, the runner-up will receive 1,000 crypto units as a gift. and a laptop. And now the first place, and many people know that person, I personally do, who joined us on the 22nd of September. Can you imagine? And in literally 9 days, put a lot of efforts in it and made a lot of sales in the first line. His name is Christopher Charles Crasweller. Please accept our warmest congratulations. So the first prize is, in addition to 1,000 crypto units, a laptop, a personal coaching session with Andrei Havratov. Now, we will get in touch personally with the top 5, and the transfer of gifts, or the handing over of the gifts, will happen through our ambassadors, the global leaders in the countries or in the regions, the members of the Ambassadors Council. So we'll get in touch with them, they will get in touch with you, and we're also preparing special news on that. We'll have a list of the winners where you can find your name, and it will be published in our back office as well. Okay, now we've gradually moved on to our next piece of news, and what is awaiting us in future. Now I would like to introduce our next speaker, which is a person from the data miners side, Dmitry Rotkovich. He is a vice president for the development of the partnership network of the digital doubles, also a chief sales officer and developer at Futurology AI, and a specialist in building partnership sales, and also a specialist in blockchain and crypto. Dmitry will tell us, the newcomers, the basics about the data mining, and for the old timers, it will be, they say practice makes perfect, or repetition is the mother of learning. Okay, Dmitry, are you with us? Yes, I am. Let me give some feedback. Can you hear me? He says. But for some reason, I cannot activate my video on. Let me see how to do it. Well, anyways, Dmitry, we can perfectly see you and hear you. Okay, then I'll start. Hello, everyone. Good time of the day. And I would like to congratulate again all the winners of the promotion for the sales leaders. We're very glad that everyone participated in it. And we'd like to congratulate everyone with the event as well. And we will be glad to give the awards to our winners that we announced in the beginning. Thanks, Boris, for calling me a data miner, but let's better call us digital doubles, because that will be more accurate. Now, my main task for today is to familiarize you with the basics of the data mining, because as Boris rightly put it, practice makes perfect. And those of you who are not first comers, I think it will be still useful and informative for you. And if you're a first comer, then we are even more gladder, because it is pleasant that a lot of people are joining our project over time. We are growing, and we're showing quite a good growth, and we will tell you about it. And now we have more than 110 countries representing our project. Anyways, the promises that data mining gives are colossal. Sometimes we do not mention figures, but today you will see yourselves the kind of opportunities and perspectives every rich company offers and people receive who buy the data mining product, and what this product is all about. We all know that any business is built mainly on the product too, and there are a lot of different components, but in this way or another, any product created by the business owner, or medium, small, large business, it is intended for someone, for a consumer, and consumers are clients. Everything is done for their sake. And since there is always a competition and fight for the market, for the presence in the market, and of course, the doesn't matter if it's a small business, a medium business, or a large business, everyone fights for their client base. They work with the client base, they develop different promotions, gifts, loyalty systems, etc. Because everything that happens, the entire turnover is based on clients. And since today, and it is no secret at all sales go online, and of course, competition for clients is growing and will be growing. And it's not only with the, let's say, offline businesses that is the case. Any business owner, even if they sell their products through a physical retail outlet, sales of point of sales, they still have some websites or social media accounts dedicated to their products. We all know that is quite convenient for anyone. If you want to buy something, you go, take your phone, you go to the website, you familiarize with the product, learn about it. And since the competition is big, the struggle for the client's market is ongoing. So what data mining product offers? Data mining product is an innovative business model for building the client database, which allows a business owner to expand its presence online and develop their business. Because most important is to implement innovations, and people who do it in the first place, business owners and average partners in particular, the problem of creating a database, client database, is not that urgent as is the case with other business owners, because there is no more worries about the budget for the advertising, different attraction techniques, and those costs are becoming ever bigger. And people who do MLM business, people who do implement affiliate programs, agency programs, they can no longer compete with large companies. And data mining product allows people, without spending too much money, to have an extended client base anyways. And since we are all online, we all have social media accounts, we've developed a product that, without spending money and using artificial intelligence, and without spending too much time on attracting attention, can allow you to attract and add people to your friend list. You don't have to post, like, copyright. You don't need to stay at your computer 24/7, do live broadcasts and try to attract as much attention as possible in order to increase your client base. Instead, you use our AI to make this process autonomous, meaning without your involvement in it. You automate it, because why people are in the new economic evolution of the world? Because it's an investment sector, it's cool, I take money, I become financially literate, I become a co-owner of the global investment portfolio, I know that my money works for me, the capitalization is increasing, I receive dividend income, and I'm okay with that. This is the investment market. We, in addition to that, in addition to all the benefits average partners receive, and not only average partners, but all people willing to join it, we suggest not only capturing the investment market and cryptocurrency market, we suggest capturing a global market called e-commerce, online sales. And according to the statistics of 2019, let me bring up the statistics. I have this particular slide. I'm not going to show it, but I will read it out anyways. I will tell you the online sales turnover, the e-commerce in 2019. It's 3 billion sorry, 3 trillion, 460 billion. It's the turnover of electronic commerce in 2019. Everything that is sold on the internet, investment market, crypto, goods, tourism services, etc. It's an immense turnover. And just imagine that there are big companies in this market, and we have an opportunity to take a part of this market. I'm not going to tell you the percentage share, but we can participate in this big share of e-commerce. In addition to the e-investment market, we can increase the capitalization of average of NEW using e-commerce. We all have social networks, social media accounts. And social media accounts are not only a means to communicate, to share photos, etc. It's a huge mass of people who talk to each other, communicate to each other. And of course, every person has some kind of a business activity they do. It might be hired labor, it might be small business, medium business, or large business, or a person works in the MLM industry, or a person is an agent for sales agent in 2-3 companies, and using different technologies like Zoom or data mining, which generates your client base and increases your contact list. And we thought it would be great if we could create a very big new technology that allows us to build a different format of how to ensure sales on the internet, not the way the social networks do it or the websites in general, but by creating a system environment that would allow you to take a different look at the sales. So you can use artificial intelligence, and the artificial intelligence will do your work for you, while you will dedicate yourself to creative work or something you enjoy. So it's the search for strategical clients, extension of the client base at minimum cost, and without making people change their routine, which is very important because all of us are used to the rhythm that you're living in. And if a person, instead of doing their main business, or they have to stay the entire day behind the computer, and it takes a lot of time without yielding results, it drives us crazy. And now the technologies are developed so well that using our data mining products and digital doubles, or digital doubles of the private investor, Academy of Private Investors, and using our developments in the artificial intelligence, you can reduce the time of your presence online. And also you can create a huge common database into which we can make sales, any kind of sales. Therefore, it is very important for people who are doing MLM marketing, who are engaged in the partnership projects, all average partners need to have the data mining product, because the farther we look into the future, 1 month, 2 months, a year, you'll see that the habitual form of sales that was in existence 2-3 years ago is now changing to online. But the search for clients will always be ever more expensive. And the key here is the client base. We all have 2, 3, 4, even 5 social media accounts, and we can connect the data mining product. And we have 3 tariff plans, one-off payments. It's not monthly or yearly subscription. You pay one time, and then you pick your plan, your tariff. It can be $100, $150, $250. I think $250 is the best one. It's limitless. You can connect as many social media accounts as you want, and you can also connect your relatives' social media accounts, your wife, your children, your parents, and create a huge client base. And since the artificial intelligence does not perceive it as a separate individual social media account, it perceives it as a huge database, and we can extract from that database all the knowledge that we need. It's quite a lot of information, what a person does, what product they prefer, what they films, music they prefer, etc., whom they like, what kind of information they prefer, in which direction they would like to move, what training programs they prefer, whether they're interested in the crypto market, or whether they lack or have the crypto or financial literacy knowledge, etc. So data mining product can be used by 100,000 people. But considering the number of partners in EvoRich, 100,000 is just a small part, because the data mining product is now being sold in over 110 countries of the world. Imagine that from each country, we need 5,000 people, maybe a little bit more. We're going to cover the territories of different countries. We're extending our list of contacts in different social networks. Those contacts are our prospective clients, and we will be able to affect and build sales and make sales into that social network database. And it is not just the database of the social networks, it's our database. And instead of selling there the existing products like EvoRich, blockchain, CryptoUnit, financial literacy, our products, because we are partners of EvoRich, and EvoRich has 50% share in our joint program and products. It's also the capitalization of the entire EvoRich global portfolio. We can sell new products, and we have this additional competitive edge because of all the knowledge that we collect. We can predict the situation and create a product that would fit the needs of a specific client. Just imagine, each of you is an EvoRich partner. You also have an affiliate program. You all receive bonuses, commissions, depending on your status, some kind of a percentage for the active participation in the development of the company. Now again, how to work, with whom to work. And the data mining product addresses the issue of communication and leading and generating leads or finding prospective clients, and making a conversation about data mining, CryptoUnit, all the products. So imagine that your database is growing, which helps you make a profit from the company's products. And it's also automatic because it is based on AI. And we, as a digital doubles company, in addition to all that, in parallel, without your participation, we make contracts with big companies, and knowing the needs of the people in that huge database, we start using through your using your accounts, your database, we start selling third-party products, from different sectors. It can be IT, beauty, health, fitness, tourism, finance, banking, insurance sector, real estate, car industry, everything that people buy. And we do it personalized, and personalized sales currently are very important for any big corporation. But for us, primarily, the data mining instrument is the source of passive income from sales into a huge database that we've together shaped. This is the first type of monetization. So data mining allows you to receive residual income from the sales into this huge database. But in addition to that, the data mining instrument is like a huge marketing machine that allows you tell people about the EvoRich products, CryptoUnit, all the tokens, utility tokens, security tokens, stable coins, what a financial literacy is. And by doing so, EvoRich company starts growing in terms of the number of participants, capitalization too. And of course, it affects your dividend income. And in addition, we are able to make a profit on the e-commerce market. If we're talking about some investments, usually it's short money, medium-term money, long-term money, capitalization for some of the products. In some projects, it can take 2, 3, 4 years for the company to grow. The market of e-commerce, people are making sales and purchases every day. And we have an opportunity to expand the EvoRich company, to make money from the investment in the investment market, in the cryptocurrency market, and in the internet sales too. And it all influences the increase of the presence of EvoRich company in the global market. So every person in EvoRich company, be it a newcomer or an old timer, needs to have the data mining product, because they will have a circle of communication which will be growing, because artificial intelligence does not ever tire. They will every day increase your contact list, no matter what you do, sleep, eat, or taking a walk in the park. You will always have people to work with, people to make sales to, people to use to grow your structure in the EvoRich company. And we will also activate digital doubles, which will start disseminating information about EvoRich company in your stead, about the CryptoUnit blog program, blockchain, CryptoUnit. So you're making a profit from the affiliate network and the e-commerce from the passive income from the sales. But this is just a small share of information, small part of the information that I can tell you about today, about the data mining product, digital doubles, because every day a lot of work is being done on the development of all the sub-projects within the data mining and in relation to EvoRich company. Therefore, dear friends, you just must buy the data mining product, because in the near future, it will ensure your income from all the sub-projects. And the main use, I think Boris will announce it to whom we're given the floor, because you will hear some crazy information that we've been preparing but never revealed until now. Boris, you have the floor. Thank you very much, Dmitry, for this concise yet very informative speech every time I hear you. It's quite interesting for me how much knowledge you have and how much aware you are of what is happening. Yeah, by lifting the veil on the electronic commerce and what's going on, we do not only expand our mindset and the world outlook, but we can also see what kind of market we are entering into. Okay, let's continue our webinar, and now allow me to introduce our CEO of the Digital Doubles Incorporated and Chief Product Officer at Futurology AI, Chief Executive Officer at TIS, Decentralized Database, and Chief Executive Officer at Crawler Account Aggregation. Now, Alexander, are you with us? Yes, I am. Hopefully you can hear me and see me. And yes, I'm smiling here because Dmitry has told us so much and so much interesting information. He introduced me in such a, let's say, mystical way. I'm always pleased when people do that. And thank you very much for that. Now, I'm very glad to see you, to hear you guys. And of course, we will try to take most of your questions and answer them. I'm very pleased to meet our colleagues from across the world. We are corresponding with many of you directly, and this is quite very pleasing. You know, usually I start slow to spare our translators, but usually I speed up later, and you know, just trying to do them a favor, but I know that eventually I will accelerate. I'm sorry for that. Okay, let me introduce myself. Dmitry did cover pretty much all of it, except that he forgot to say how data mining works. Well, I'm as a Chief Product Officer, the person who invented it all. I can add a few words with your permission for the newcomers and for the old timers as well who might have forgotten about it. I don't think it will harm you to hear about it again. So data mining is a set of lots of different databases based on your social networks. For now, we're working with LinkedIn, but in the very, very near future, we're going to connect a number of other large social networks. Data mining adds people, helps you add people to your friend list, after which we analyze who is in your friend list, It's all done on the background automatically without your direct involvement. You don't have to take any kind of action. What you need to do is to develop your social network account, because today one colleague from India added himself to my Instagram account. I decided to be a friend with him, yes, but there is one advice I would like to give. When I see the page of the person which is 100% advertising, I will never subscribe to such person. If their social network accounts are full of advertising, tell people about your personal life, real life, not just business. Well, business, you can tell about business as well, but let it be 10%, because if a person sees you for the first time, they would like to know about you first, and then your business, and then you can tell them about your business. If you want to make them a $5 sale, then you can tell them about your business right away. But if you want them to become part of the ecosystem and invest thousands of dollars or hundreds of dollars, then I think there is sense not to scare them off, but to tell them what you do, who you are, what's your life, what your life is, where you go, what ideas you have, what your objective, your family's objectives are. We're going to launch a training course on social media through the Academy of Private Investors. Hopefully it will be very useful to you, because I came to the conclusion that this course is really needed to people. We did have a lot of sessions of Q&A in different countries, and lots of people are asking, we don't know anything about these buttons, where to click, what to do. And I see that people are in dire need to attend those courses, training courses on social media. I think this year it will be more or less ready, because usually people work with Facebook and Instagram. What about TikTok? What about WeChat? Nobody knows how it works there. It's very bad. And of course, everyone needs to know everything about everything. And then we will be more effective. And artificial intelligence analyzes your friends and talks to them on your behalf, as if I gave you a task, like talk to this person, and that person, but you don't know how to. You forgot how to communicate. You're too busy. You're sick. Anyway, anything. The artificial intelligence will do it in your stead, on your behalf, and you will just observe and enjoy the process, because it's quite pleasant when someone is working for your benefit and the money goes to you. I think that is a very cool dream, and everyone has it. And then the AI conducts the negotiations. People are getting interested, then the sales funnel, etc. Someone checks, someone buys, and the money goes to our company. And then we share that money with data miners. The formulas, etc., we showed it on numerous occasions. I wanted to deliver the essence. The main idea is that we help develop social networks using AI modules. Next, we analyze those social networks ourselves. We find people who are potentially interested in the Academy of Private Investors product and other products as well. We offer those products to them. We all together can do that. But if it's a billion people, prospective clients, we can't do that. Even 100 million is too many. We won't have time and resources for that. Yet AI, artificial intelligence, can do that 24/7. And when the data miner digital doubles are like on sale, and I strongly suggest you have it, because, and we need it, both data mining and digital doubles, because the bigger our numbers, the bigger our database, and the bigger our knowledge base about our clients. And if we know everything about the humanity, the entire humanity, when we get access to the entire humanity, which is 3-5 billion users, of course, we're going to be the biggest company in the human history, because neither Google, Apple, Amazon, or Facebook have access to the entire humanity, but only to the part of it. Sometimes it's because of the politics. The United States has some cold, let's say, relations with some countries. Russia has its own problems. China has its own problems. We all know it. I don't think any comments are needed here. Countries cannot agree with each other. Therefore, they limit our services, and people from other countries cannot use their services. For us, there are no limitations. We are outside politics. We are working for the benefit of the entire humanity. And when we gain access to the entire humanity, we'll automatically become the biggest company in the human history in terms of information, analytics, and hopefully in terms of sales as well. For that, we need only 100,000 miners. It's quite realistic dream. Let's move towards it. Now, as for what we've done so far, I already mentioned it, but I will repeat it for our colleagues from the European Union. GDPR compliance is ready. It's been implemented on our website. In the near future, it will be ready for signing. You will just have to put a check on it that you agree with the GDPR terms and conditions. And you can add European Union citizens and the citizens of the United Kingdom and the citizens of the United States. It's free for all, it's legal, you can work with it, and it's great news because our colleagues were worried about it, and now we've lifted all those worries, and now we're working on adding Facebook. As for the new social networks, at the moment we're testing a new module. I promised it, now it's ready. Dmitry, Boris, when we're going to answer questions, Dmitry and Boris are adding people to the test group. We're testing a new module. You can install it on your computer. Speed increases rapidly and stability increases as well. And this module, we've been developing it for quite a long time. And now we will be able instantaneously, very quickly, add social networks to that module. This month, we promised to do it. We're doing it. We will add two major social networks, VK and OK. They are mainly Russian speaking, but there are a lot of different other languages, English, Chinese too. But it's, let's say, 600 million users collectively. It's October. We mentioned it on numerous occasions. I just wanted to repeat it, that we haven't forgotten about it. Don't worry. We are working on it. VK and OK will be added in October. And in November, I think we will add either Facebook or WeChat, or Facebook plus WeChat in November. It's about legalities. It's not even about technicalities. Technically, everything is ready, whereas you know, life is not always predictable. So we will definitely add Facebook, but we will add it a little bit later in November, just a little bit to wait. If we won't able to do it in November, then we'll add WeChat in November, and then we'll add Facebook a little bit later. This is in brief what we are doing. Now, Boris, could you please switch on to my slides with statistics? I wanted to tell you a few words about it. We reached 2 million mined contacts. Nice figure. It's a 2 6 zeros. It's 2 million people who are already in our data miners contact list. We've sold 6,000 licenses, as you can see, and 4,000 licenses are active. It's almost 70%. Hopefully, all of the people who bought the licenses will activate it. I know that some people are waiting for other social networks. Very soon you'll have those social networks, so you don't have to worry. We need you guys. We don't need those $100 that you pay to purchase the product. We need your social networks, your social network accounts. Because even if you bought and don't use, for me, it's more problematic than you not buying it at all. Because if you're not buying, you will eventually. But if you bought and did not activate, that's where the problem is, you know. But I would like you to buy and use, because when we move on to the next slide, you will understand why we need to have a lot of people. This is one argument, but there is one more argument. Right now, we would like to add YouTube as well. And YouTube is a very specific thing. It's the biggest product of Google after Google itself. Just give me a second, guys. Александр, я прошу прощения, у нас пропали слайды в английской комнате, у меня сейчас нет возможности написать в чате. Если нас слышат, выведите, пожалуйста, слайды и в английской комнате тоже. Спасибо. Okay, guys, we should be set up right now, okay? Good, good. Yeah. So thanks, guys, for bringing it up. Все в порядке, продолжайте, пожалуйста. Уже есть, да, спасибо. Okay, guys, let's do it. Let's go over it again, you know, just for your sakes, okay? So let's have a take two. Now, as you can see, we've reached the mark of 2 million friends in the database. From 25 to 40,000 people per day are added, sometimes more, sometimes less, fewer. Some people are telling me I have too many friends. Some people are saying I have not enough. It's not like I manually add 40,000 people per day. It's the artificial intelligence that adds all those people. So if we add together a lot of people, then it's good. But of course, we would like to have even more. That's why we developed a new module which will help you. It's a free module. You don't have to pay anything. You just install it. There will be detailed instruction. The colleagues from the testing group already tested it. Guys, please join from the English or Russian language groups. English language group through Boris, and the Russian language groups through Dmitry. We cannot give this opportunity to everyone when it's just a couple of hundred people, several hundreds people. But you know, very soon we're going to publish the detailed instruction for everyone and enable it for download. Guys, all your questions, please write them in the Q&A section, okay? So 6,000 people bought the licenses and only 4,000 people activated the licenses. Because for us, it is preferable if people buy and use, because the more people activate it and use it, the sooner we get to the mark of 10 million humans in friends. So our next goal is 20,000 miners and 10 million users, because we agreed with Andre and between each other that as soon as we have 10 million humans in our friend list, we will start our first sales. Hopefully this year we will already start our first sales. And it is great because we all wait for our product to be not just adding friends. It's a system to make money. So we're all waiting for the moment how effective our business is in terms of data mining. Because I repeat, we're the first company in the human history who uses AI and humans together to try to build marketing communication with the market. We have B2B experience, sales experience through digital doubles. It works. Sometimes it works better, sometimes it works worse. But if we have 10 million users in the database, someone will make a purchase. You know, it's impossible if no one does it. It's just a matter of time and patience, because in this case, the artificial intelligence is working instead of us. So you just need to have patience. You just have to wait. It's absolutely normal. But the genius part about it is it's not like a big investment that you invested and then you're worrying. It's a small micro license, and everything you get out of it is good. So I congratulate you all on 2 million users in our friends in our database. Let's move towards 5 million and then 10 million. I will announce news every new million that we get. It's live humans. It's not bots. It's absolutely real people in the LinkedIn database. And we will add 2 more social networks. The mining will grow, and then Facebook mining will grow even bigger. I think very soon we'll have 100,000 people added every day. You can imagine how many people we'll get in 1 year. We want to get as high as 1 billion users. So I move on to the next slide. Guys, for the questions, use Q&A section. We cannot scroll back to see your questions. There is a specific section in Zoom, Q&A. Write your questions there. Thank you. So I already mentioned that we're going to add YouTube. Many of our friends and colleagues were surprised. Some of them were amazed. They liked it a lot. They were quite happy. And I remember I was walking along the corridor of our office and people were asking me, what news do you have? And I said, we're adding YouTube. And they said, how? They were shocked because I like when people are in a pleasant shock from what we're doing, because it is very good to give positive emotions. Guys, your questions should be addressed in the Q&A section in Zoom. Nobody's gonna read all the questions in the chat. It's impossible. Thank you. Because people, we continue, because people should be happy from what kind of community they're in. It is very important to pass on the energy. When I say we're adding YouTube, people are amazed because everyone loves YouTube, uses YouTube. In some countries it is blocked, but there are other video hostings. The slide is still the same, 6,000, 4,000, 2 million. And sometimes when I say YouTube, I mean it's a collective notion, which means YouTube, TikTok, and other video hosting. We're going to add Vimeo, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. And later we will add Instagram. How? I will explain you later. Again, why we're doing it. First of all, is because we want our miners to start making money as soon as possible. Yeah, we're doing it to change the world. We're doing it to become one of the biggest companies in the world. This is out of discussion, out of the question. But most importantly, each one of you will start making money in the near future. In the ideal scenario, this year, this product will become so popular in the near future that we will get 100,000 miners within the next 2-3 months, because the entire market will understand that it works, and then we'll have an entire line waiting to be subscribed, and we'll ask you, please subscribe us. They cannot go to me because I will refer them to you. And this is cool because everyone will make a profit from it. It's an absolute legal money, like clean money. It's money that we officially make thanks to our technologies. It's money that we are glad to pay out because we are not ashamed of how we made that money. It's very important for many countries because in many countries, the origin of the money matters. So we are proudful that we not just make money, but we do it in a fair and honest way. Let's move on to the next slide. So this is just generalistic slide. It was also shared somewhere on the online, no problem, because it does not reveal any details, but it sheds some light on the future. I already mentioned some of the brands. It's billions of people. TikTok, officially 800 million users. YouTube, several billion users. Facebook, no comments here. I'm not talking about the social network itself, but the video module of Facebook. It's several hundred million people. Instagram, no comments. It's like Facebook, but like a limited edition with short videos and pictures. We're interested in long videos. But again, it's several hundred million users. Vimeo is the second biggest video hosting in terms of functionalities, several hundred million users. So this covers the entire world. If TikTok is banned in the United States because of the competition, because Facebook developed their own module for Instagram, no problem. We will use TikTok in other countries. So Americans won't be watching TikTok. This is not my decision. This is the decision of the President of the United States, someone else. So be it. We're outside politics. We don't care, or it doesn't matter how the global market is going to develop, because no matter how it develops, we'll benefit from it. If they prohibit TikTok in China, we'll have a American social network segment, Facebook and YouTube. It will develop better there. Okay, if they do not prohibit it, then Americans will see us in TikTok as well. We're interested in young people, like 16, 17 years old, because those people make purchases, right? They plan their future. Of course, you cannot really plan your future when you're 16, but in terms of needs, they have needs. Great. We won't be able to find those people in LinkedIn because they're not there, but we will find them in TikTok, but they won't chat with us. Many people ask me how we're going to add Facebook, how we're going to add TikTok. Yes, it can be added the way how YouTube is going to be added. It can be added in terms of, yeah, it is a mystery, but I never told about it to anyone. I'm going to tell you in secret, okay? How we're going to add, how does the artificial intelligence will be looking for subscribers? No. We will use a completely different technology. I already mentioned it on numerous occasions. The people asked me about it in summer, how we're going to add Instagram, YouTube, etc. And I told them, we're thinking about it, remember? Many of you should remember. So we did come up with a way. We already knew what we were going to do, in summer, but I never announced anything definitely if we do not agree the concept on all the levels, IT level, legal level, etc. So today we will briefly tell you how, and we will give you specific, clear-cut presentations, what to do. Let's move on to the next slide, and we will tell you how we're going to do it. You see a lot of diagrams and pictures here, but I just drew a little, because if I write 25 sentences here, you will start reading them instead of listening to me. Now look, the world has a lot of large online platforms which are looking for clients, like Amazon.com, the world famous retailer with a lot of capitalization, with huge capitalization. The owner is a billionaire, in the top 1 Forbes list. Booking, the world biggest, not in the United States, because in the United States it has competitors, but in the world is the biggest hotel aggregator. Airbnb, also in the logo in the bottom, the biggest private flats and apartments aggregator. AliExpress is the Chinese competitor for Amazon. Well, not only Chinese, the entire world is buying from AliExpress. Amazon does not deliver to some countries, direct deliveries. It's a problem for them, but doesn't matter. I just gave those examples of huge platforms. We're going to work with all the platforms, any platform. So how is this going to work? This is going to work in the following way. Data mining, you see, data miner, a person who has a computer, that person will have, I will give you a short overview because there are a lot of details and nuances there. I'm not going to give you a full lecture here because we don't have a lot of time. We'll give you the brief news and then we'll have a detailed presentation and we'll tell you how to work with it. We'll give you the entire instructions. It's not really difficult. Data miner, they have in their back office a new section, YouTube. We'll call it like YouTube, but it will cover all video hostings. We'll tell you the Chinese, American video hostings, international video hostings they can use. It will be conventionally called YouTube because YouTube is the symbol where people can host and publish their videos. It's like a brand. Now what next? They don't do anything. You are data mining. Everything is free for you, of course. You have a new section added, new social network, and there every day our bot will be sending tasks on publishing video content in your YouTube channel. If you have a YouTube channel, you can use it. If you don't have a YouTube channel, no worries. You can create one. But I suggest everyone creates a new YouTube channel. Whereas in LinkedIn and other social networks, I asked you to use your old social networks. On numerous occasions, I told you, please use your old page, because a social network can ban you. You know, here is the other way around. You have already an existing channel, you can use it, but better if you use a new channel. You can create 10 channels, YouTube channels, but 10 YouTube channels, there is a little chance they will work, but 2 channels easily. You can connect your parents' channels, because we need unique IP addresses. If you work with live with your parents' children or grandchildren, some people are asking me, can we connect them? If you live with them if they live in different places, then great. You'll have unique IP addresses, that's great. The more IP addresses, unique IP addresses we have, the better the quality of our work. Now, how we work? We work in the following way. We use a complex algorithm. We receive from those platforms, from Amazon, Booking, their content. Using our artificial intelligence, we create a huge amount of videos, like hundreds of millions of videos, unique, not repetitive. Each of you who will join this project will receive unique content. The content will not be repetitive. It will be unique. It's very important, because people ask me on numerous occasions, you won't have to record your own videos. We will record those videos for you. Your task is just simple. To publish 10-15 videos per day. The more you publish, the more money you make, because we will be keeping tabs on it. Now, videos should be short, 20-30 seconds. To publish 10 videos, you do the math, how many minutes you need. So even if it takes you half an hour later, you are free. You can do whatever you were doing before that. You can publish them somewhere in the background. You don't have to publish them right away or forget about everything else. You can, if you publish on several hostings like Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, but then better you spread those 10 videos across different channels so that the same video stays unique. This is my recommendation. You can, of course, use the same videos on different platforms, but better not. This is it. You don't have to do anything else. We accumulate some kind of a thematic pool of videos about hotels, apartments, goods. I will show you all the examples. I'm talking about the surface of it, the essence. We're accumulating a huge thematic database of content that is going to be published online. Next. Using certain algorithms, YouTube will give to this content its organic traffic. People are interested, like about a hotel in London, like Novotel in London. So I lived there, a cool hotel in a skyscraper, and I would like to know how good that hotel is. Those who know Novotels, they know that they are equal, the same in all countries. But if you've never been there, then it's important for you to know what this hotel is all about. A person is interested. They watch our video and they are interested. They like the description. It's like a virtual presenter. We're going to use 3D avatars. It's an entire ecosystem. It's not like cheap videos made by students, you know. It's a huge work to be done by a huge team. And a person follows the link and buys or makes a booking, books a room. We get our referral bonuses, CPA networks, cost protection. We get our referral bonuses for their purchases. We accumulate that money and we use all that money. Part of it, of course, will be taken by us, but we take a huge percentage share of it and we will split that share with all the miners who will be using that service, who will be helping us with that service. If you're developing us with the YouTube, for example, you will be developing your own YouTube channels. In future, we'll have a lot of subscribers because people will be interested in your content. They will subscribe. We will not only promote Booking and Amazon. It's just an example. We will promote the products of the Academy of Private Investors. We will promote a huge number of our digital products. It's a type of data mining, just a type of it, but a different form. If in case of LinkedIn or VK or Facebook, we're going to work with text, but not only. And I'm just one of the options is the copyright text. With YouTube case, we will be working with videos because people enjoy watching videos. Some people do not know how to read anymore, especially young people, or don't know how to, or of course I'm exaggerating, of course they can read, but they better perceive information in the form of videos, like 20-25 seconds, 30-second stops. You don't need more. And we will use all those money and share it with our miners. We did some preliminary math. It turned out that it will be at least $100 per month for each person. Of course, we want to have it more and more. You don't need to do anything. What you need is, when in the data mining back office, you see a link to the YouTube, you move to it, you get the videos, and you publish those videos in any of your YouTube channels, Facebook channels, or Vimeo or TikTok. We will tell you what video goes to what channel, because in TikTok there is one format, in YouTube there is another format, but there are details, you know, everywhere. There is this complex algorithm that stimulates the depth of penetration. There will be digital doubles talking to the audience, will stimulate that audience, help them create feedback, etc. It will be a whole system to increase the depth of views and to ensure the sales funnel, hundreds of millions or even billions of views, tens of millions will make a purchase with every check of $300, and after taxes, you know, or if it's an agency remuneration, the person itself will pay the taxes. Different jurisdictions have their own laws. We respect all jurisdictions and all rules, but the idea here is that we will learn how to mine traffic from all video hostings, because the traffic of video hostings is one of the best quality. People watch, take an emotional decision to buy and buy. They already want it. Whereas in the case of data mining, in the text, we ask them, wouldn't you like this because we think that you need this? In case of the visual representational information, people know what they want already, like a hotel in London, a hotel in Dubai. Why they're writing it? Because they want to go there. They want to live there. They want to have this product on Amazon. They don't know how to buy it because Amazon does not deliver to their place. Clothes, footwear, food, the mass consumption products. We're going to be the biggest in human history CPA network. Because if we come to a major platform and they don't have their own referral link, we will give them our referral link and we'll tell them, we will provide free traffic to you. Amazon is telling their salespeople who sell on Amazon, they know, like, go look for traffic, pay money for hosting, and be so kind as to advertise yourself in Facebook, in Google, pay money to Google for the traffic coming to Amazon. So this is how their platform works. And then the question is, why would I need Amazon? I will place it on my website since I have to pay. And yet we will tell people everything is free, it's for you. And if someone buys from you, you will give us a commission fee. Booking gives, for example, from 15 to 30% commission. And for big, reliable clients, up to 40% commission fee. Booking gives for a lead, for a prospective client. We will show the entire economy here. The way we'll show you the preliminary math for data mining, the digital doubles of the Academy of Private Investor. We will do the same math and show it for the product called data mining for YouTube. This is like tentative name, but the idea here is we already this month will be able to do the first tests. Please participate in them. Those of you who are still on the fence, please buy it, because the price will increase. As soon as we understand that it works, we will increase the prices, not by much, but we will, because the demand will be bigger. So people who already made a purchase, it will be free. There will be no increase in the price. You already made a choice. You bought the data mining package. This is our principal position. People who already made a purchase will not have to go through the increase of the price. And we hope, but I cannot promise it, but we hope that already this year, the first profits, miners will receive their first profits, and then the company can use it to pay dividends, etc. But I'm not a top manager of the company. I guess you need to discuss it with the senior manager of the company in what kind of form it's going to be paid, dividends or any other form. As soon as we have profits, we will allocate it. Our task is this year already, every miner would start receiving their income. While we're waiting for the 10 million users, as we discussed 2 slides ago, we're waiting for the 10 million users in our database. Let's do it. Let's wait. No problem. But let's make a profit from other channels, which is already possible, because artificial intelligence cannot create those videos manually. No studio design studio will create you 1 million videos for free. Only AI is able to create this much content with all the possible variations. It's a huge, very hard work of a huge IT specialist team that we're doing. And we're using the labor of different hired personnel like Apple, using the screens from Samsung. Nobody's saying anything. We're using the labor of many contractors, but it is our brand, Digital Doubles. We're working under this brand. In future, those videos, which are already good, I will show you what kind of videos we're talking about, but they will become better in the future. Of course, because you can see what kind of videos you receive. If you don't want to publish them, you don't publish them. You receive content, you take a look. If you like it, you publish it. If you don't, because it's your name after all, it's your account. But the idea is that you don't have to have a very developed YouTube channel. You just can register a new one or take an old one. I have a YouTube channel that I registered 10 years ago when Google bought YouTube. I remember they glued together a YouTube and Google account. Before that, they were separate. And YouTube channel, I remember I had it 10 years ago or something. I now published digital avatars just for experiment sake. Well, where else can we publish it? On YouTube. So the reason I'm saying it is that it's not really promoted, that channel. I have 100 subscribers or something. But we're not going to promote products to those people. We're going to promote the products to the entire humanity using our algorithm. Then where will we take the audience? From there. It's the audience that will be coming to ourselves, to us themselves. They will follow the link. Someone will not follow the link. Someone will follow and will make a purchase. And those who will make a purchase will pay and will share that money with you. So dear friends, I congratulate you. We're together changing the world. We're doing great things. And hopefully now more or less you're clear what we're doing. And if you're not clear, we will tell you once again. We're going to issue a huge presentation on this topic with all the math, with all the figures. Everything is being prepared right now so that in the near future, we could become the biggest company in the human history. It is our idea, and we're supported by our colleagues. I feel the energy of everyone. When I walk along the corridor in the office, I feel their smiles. Online, people are writing to me. Why? Because it's not just important that we are making money together. We are giving joy to each other too, because only such a person is capable of making money, big money, who makes other people happy. In the 21st century, people make purchases not because they are hungry. Cheap needs can be satisfied elsewhere, but people buy because they want to be happy, because it gives them joy. It is a totally different philosophy, and this is very important, that we try to do things that brings joy to people. Thank you very much. Now I'd like to pass the floor back to my colleagues. Boris, specifically Dmitry, is asking for the floor. I just wanted to add here that, dear friends, it's really great what Alexander says, that only a happy, joyful person will be able to, let's say, infect, quote unquote, other people with their idea. And, you know, they will help us attract more and more people, you know. But, you know, we have a lot of news, good news, but I would like to make a short comment here, like a fly in the ointment, you know, the proverbial fly in the ointment. You know, we always say that the data mining tariffs will eventually increase. Yes, they will. And in the near future, the tariff plans of $100, $150 to $150, this is our tariff plans, they will be increased. When, we're not going to tell you. We would like to tell you this information maybe next week, but while the prices are low, buy them while the price is still low, because it will be increased. By how much, we will tell you later, maybe next week. See it in your back offices. But while, again, the prices are more or less affordable, please take this opportunity, because this is my small fly in the big barrel of ointment, you know. But no matter how much the price might increase, the usefulness, the value of the product itself for all the participants on the average company is naturally much bigger than the cost of the product itself. So guys, do make a purchase, and all the best. I'm passing the floor back to Boris. Thank you for this input, Dmitry, and thank you, Alexander, for such an awesome description of the new opportunities and new sub-project for miners as the monetization of the video hosting services. Yes, if we go and look how much time people are spending watching videos on YouTube, it's incredible, quite philosophical too. Again, we have one more speaker ahead of us, and I will pass the floor to him. Just a few words. He joined us 2 months ago. Marshall Niyonzima joined the project of Digital Doubles Incorporated from EvoRich company. Marshall Niyonzima, he is a project manager of data mining and digital doubles. He is also a member of the Ambassadors Council for UK, a vice president under the Consumer Community Partner Program NEW, master profit coach, business coach, blockchain enthusiast, master degree in computer science, entrepreneur, and a speaker too. Marshall, you have the floor.
Thank you very much, Boris. I mean, amazing. How many of you guys who just heard what Alex just said? Are you excited? Because this is crazy, guys. When I've heard that yesterday, I did not sleep last night, because I was like, how are you going to do that, right? How many of you who are really excited about the news of what he said? It's crazy. It's crazy. And how many of you who have YouTube accounts, or you have LinkedIn, you have all these social networks, but you never use them? Now you have an opportunity to monetize it. And to monetize it, you're not just going to do anything else but just buy one package. It can be used over and over and over again. This is amazing. I'm so excited. I even forgot to check the sound. Can you all hear me nicely, guys? Can you all hear me nicely? If you can hear me nice and clear, just put a plus. Okay, great stuff, great stuff. I mean, it's so exciting, guys. Just imagine we've just won data mining license. You're buying today. What Dimitri was saying, you know, take advantage of it now. Take the opportunity now. We keep saying all the time. These guys are adding things that are going to create more income for you, right? You're going to use only once. Let me just recap just a little bit. The data mining license one, and like I've been saying in many webinars, take advantage of the data mining package of the business license, because that one gives you unlimited possibilities. That gives you unlimited possibilities. Okay. Now he just announced the possibility of earning an income just by posting, just by publishing a video, just one click of a button. Whatever you are in the world, now you can earn passive income. You can earn a commission just by pushing a button, publishing a video. And that's the only thing you have to do on the top of just buying a license. How good is that, guys? How good is that? Amazing. So that will be one stream of income just by having a data mining package. second stream of income is going to come from when? When we're going to reach 10 million members and the company start to monetize, start to sell the product like we've shown in examples, you will also get a cut directly from the digital doubles. That's the second way. Now the third way is amazing for us in average or API at the moment, but average we're going to move to. When they bring the API digital double, you're going to leverage the tool, you're going to leverage artificial intelligence to connect you to potential partners on your front line. And we showed you in the previous example, the potential income you can get. And all this income, you will be able to earn them while you sleep. Imagine just with the YouTube, you just check your back office, instead of just going to check the commission. Now you have even more reason to check your back office, right? You can go to check in your back office and just to hit the button, see what video you have in your back office to publish, because that video you're gonna publish, it can bring you potential revenue. The only thing you need to do is just hit that button. The rest will be taken care of. The marketing, the script is going to be taken care of. How amazing is that? So far, just 3 income stream you can get just by buying one product for 250 units, guys. I always tell these guys that this product is just undervalued, because if you go out there and you see some sites, some system that allow you to create your own list of customer, they will charge you hundreds of dollars every single month just to give you an option to create your client list. And this tool for different social network, social media, it will provide you a way to add client list, because you're adding those people into your network. Remember, they're still your network. But digital doubles, the digital double data mining, they need us. In a decentralized world, they need us. And by you giving them the opportunity, by you give them the right to have access, you're going to get paid for it. How amazing is that? Now, if you are somewhere, for example, you don't like to live because you think this place, maybe there are more job opportunities where you are, but you don't like where you live. And there is a nice place, on a sunny place, on a beach you would like to live, but there are no job opportunities. And then you think like, so if I don't have an income, I can't afford to live there. Now you are able to afford those places without needing a job, but just having your laptop, what I call like laptop lifestyle. You are going to have an opportunity to have a laptop lifestyle, or a mobile phone nowadays, because our mobile phone, they're like laptop nowadays. Are you excited? Can you see the dollar sign? I'm sure tonight you're not going to sleep. I don't know what time it is where you are, but tonight you're not going to sleep. And when this tool will start to be launched fast and fast, man, what Andrew has been telling us is becoming a reality. We will have unlimited potential income. Unlimited potential income. I can see many people are excited. Amazing stuff. Now, guys, take advantage of the digital data mining package right now. And I will encourage you to buy the 250, because I've explained many times, it gives you unlimited. You don't want to be limited. Now, how many of you who want unlimited potential income? How many of you? If you want unlimited potential income, just put a plus. Okay, I can see many. Right. So if you want unlimited potential income, you need to be ready for it. So which means buy the business package, because that will allow you to have unlimited contacts. It will allow you to have unlimited social network you can plug into, right? Just buy that package. Trust me on that one, because that is a better value. It's better value, and the company wants people to do that, because more people have that, more people can have unlimited contacts, which also means that our company in our database, to reach that 15% of the world population, it will be a piece of cake, because the power of decentralization, the power of networking effect, it will be crazy. Yeah, it will be crazy, guys. So now we're going now purchase those products because we have been helping you in many events to explain about this business, to explain about the vision. And I've been saying many times, this company, this is the company that I see with the tools they're providing that is going to leverage the technology to help us in our average community to reach the potential, to reach the goal that Andre have set for 15% of the world population. This is the company. This is the company, guys. So now I'm just going to share with you, if you can move to the next step, Boris, the timetable of this month, the webinar that we have for activation. So if you have bought the package and then you don't know how to activate it, make sure you plug into this webinar because we have people live, we help you, we show you step by step, we hold your hand. Okay, we hold your hand and show you how it's done. Now, it doesn't matter if you understand technology or not, because this tool these guys are creating, it's just a matter of just connect it, hit one button. Who knows how to just click a button? Who knows how to click a button that say publish a video? So if you can do that, you can really do this. You don't need a lot of tech. You don't need to be a techie savvy. You do not need that. Don't let that excuse, close your eyes, make you close your eyes and stop you looking into this opportunity because you are leaving the money on a table. Now, if you have bought the package and then you don't know, you have just, you have left it like that, get it connected, guys, because you are building your client list. You are adding your client list, and those clients, they represent money for you in the future. They represent an income for you because these companies are going to sell the product or services that they need, and they're going to buy it. So if you don't build this client list, somebody else will, and those people will buy from them, and these people will earn, and you will be still sitting on your chair wondering that because of technology. You do not need to be a techie savvy here, guys. You don't need to be a techie savvy. So we have some webinar this October, and we're gonna keep adding more. So on 11th we have on this Sunday we have a webinar for activation with our Spanish and English community in South America, and it's going to be around 9 p.m. UK time and 11 p.m. Moscow. Okay. On the 13th we're going to have another one in Russian language. On the 15th at 4 p.m. Moscow time. And it's going to be about, I think 4 p.m. Moscow is going to be about 2 p.m. UK time. And we have one in Hindi and in Manipurian language. And it's going to be a Q&A. We're going to help you. And so make sure you invite people. Even those people who have never purchased, we can help them purchase. We can show them step by step. And on the 20th, we've got another one in Russian and 15 hours, so 3 p.m. Moscow time on the 20th. And we have one with Spanish for the European Hispanic at 7 p.m. And the 23rd, we've got data money for all, like this. And on the 23rd, we will have more news to announce. We will have more news to announce, guys. So on the 23rd, make sure you invite people, because you can see that at the beginning, they give an overview of what is data mining is, the potential. So make sure you invite also new people. On the 26th, we have also the Italian session and activation. So make sure you invite people, guys. Now, let me just recap by this, just to show you quickly the potential of this data mining and this product these guys are bringing up. This digital double incorporation is on 50-50. When it comes to income-wise, income revenue, we divide 50-50. So 50% of the revenue goes to the digital double. Another 50% go into our global portfolio. So you're not only going to earn an income by those sales from the digital doubles who are going to be sharing the revenue with us, but within our global, within our average, within our global portfolio, our company has pledged to be paying our loyalty bonuses. Now, we get loyalty bonuses from EIP because when you purchase the EIP of DM is an EIP. So the 10% of that also contributes in our loyalty bonuses, okay? And also, once we reach a lot of revenue of $100,000 in profit, net profit, guess what? Our company also will pay a profit bonus. So you're getting paid just by one thing, by one effect. You get paid 5 different streams. 5 different streams. Tell me any other opportunity, any other things you know out there that can give you that. And this is within just one of the business within our global portfolio. Imagine you gain what it's gonna do. Imagine all the other business what they're gonna do. Guys, you do not need to go anywhere. Our average family is the family that you can never afford to come out. Now, sometimes I don't understand. Some of those of you who are distracted going this everywhere, you have everything you need in this business. Now, let's move to the next slide, Boris. Okay, guys. So I hope you are excited like I am. And I hope like you can help us with this community to reach our 15% of the world population. You know what's coming with our blockchain? You know what's coming in our STO? Guys, we are at the right place. And this company, Digital Double, is going to help us get there. Thank you very much. And I hope you can continue. If you have not bought the data mining, make sure you buy it while it still lasts, guys, because when they're gonna add this YouTube very soon, very soon, you have to pay more. You will have to pay more for that. You will have to pay more. So take advantage of this. So if you see a discount, if you see a promotion, jump on it because this promotion don't come more often. So guys, I love you guys. So just make sure you attend also those training. If you are struggling, just give us a shout out. We will be there to help you and activate your account. Bye for now. I'll speak to you soon. I'm gonna leave the platform back to Boris. Boris?
Thank you very much, Marshall. Thank you very much, Alex and Dmitry, for such a wonderful session. Indeed, Marshall is doing a lot of work on planning our technical webinars with leaders, and we're having a wonderful session on English, sessions on English and in English and Russian. We have with Claudia Pivneva very good Russian language sessions. So if you're able, please join and rewatch. We've looked into 2 real life cases. One when a person joined from scratch, and another session was dedicated to technical problems that appeared somewhere in the middle of the way. So there were no cases that we weren't able to crack. Now we have 25 minutes left. Let us answer most of the burning questions. And our tradition is we suggest we take 2-3 questions from each chat, okay? Dmitry, while you pick the most interesting questions from the other groups, okay? Guys, we'll start from the Russian. Давайте тогда по традиции начнем, может, с английской. Guys, in reply to the first question, can I advertise any other product other than NEW through data mining? Yes, you can advertise any product. Guys, I'm asking the question about, will there be communication with anyone else without my consent? But guys, when you connect to social media, you already give consent to communication. We have specific legal documents that you have to familiarize and see what we're doing. And of course, all the communications will be under your control. So in future, you can put some restrictions, limitations, say that like this product should not be sold on this market, this product should not be sold to this group of people, sell this but not sell this. Such filters will be possible to impose because sales are very specific, thing, and communication is too. And in different jurisdictions, different countries, because of their ethnical or cultural or religious peculiarities, you can impose such filters and properties. Thank you. Guys, regarding I bought the top license for personal reasons, I do not want to activate in my personal name. Can I use it? Can one of my family members activate it? Yes, you just give them the license key and they will use your license for their own benefit. No problem here. So guys, if you have Sales Navigator in LinkedIn, it's the Kalin Ivanov question. So it will automatically be activated. If you have problems with that Sales Navigator, write to the support and they will help you. Most probably you don't have the Sales Navigator because it is automatically connected, switched in. We have many people with this Sales Navigator, and they have from 200 to 500 people at it every day. So most probably you don't have it, or if you do have this license, write to our support group. I'm asking the question, since VK is focused on the Russian-speaking world, how can I benefit from that? Should I create a profile there just in case? Or only speak English, because I only speak English and Bulgarian? Да, ответьте, пожалуйста, сейчас. Okay, honestly, VK is an international network. And several years ago, they tried to enter the international market to compete with Facebook. And as you know, the previous owner of VK left and created Telegram, Pavel Durov. But VK is not just a Russian-speaking social network. There are a lot of people there. I think 50, 60 million people who speak English are there, or any other languages. So it's easily checked. You can register in VK. The registration is free, and see whether the audience is there. It's quite easy. For data mining, it doesn't matter whether what language you speak, because data mining will add people in their own language. Because just LinkedIn usually uses English, but it's coincidence. People asked us to change the language. We will give this possibility, but we just limited it because of the GDPR compliance, because we wanted to make sure that GDPR compliance in Europe is observed. We will enable you to change your language. In VK, it's the same. If you don't speak a particular language, you speak your own language, then there are a lot of people in different countries who speak English, and they will understand you. For example, WeChat, you don't speak Chinese, and I don't speak Chinese either. And I'm more than sure that we have several thousand people watching us today, and maybe one person or several people speak Chinese. I'm not excluding this opportunity, this possibility. Maybe several hundred speak Chinese, but other people don't. So shouldn't we connect WeChat? We will connect WeChat. Don't worry that if you don't speak any language, you connect and it's still free for you. Why not? And the social network is free too, and you will always be able to disconnect. If you see that it doesn't work, you can unregister or disconnect. It's totally free. We have a question from the Spanish chat: how to move from the family tariff to the business tariff? Here I saw a number of such questions in our chat too. We have this opportunity, but as far as I understand, and Boris might give me more information, it hasn't been added yet, or maybe it has already in the back office of the Academy of Private Investors. As soon as we have this opportunity, physically, the button is there, you click on it, and that's it. You move from tariff to tariff. I just covered all of the questions. Yes, indeed, you did. That's how it works. It will be EIP upgrade. We will add it, but since we're preparing one more interesting EIP for the digital double of the Academy of Private Investors, then the upgrades for all the packages will be posted at the same time, so that you can upgrade from basic to family and from family to business, and then from business. And the upgrade for the business package, it's still a secret for you, and we will reveal it later. Thanks. Thank you very much. There are a lot of comments in the Spanish language chat that people do not fully understand how data mining works. So yes, more meetings are needed. We will have a Q&A session on Tuesday. Please come to our Q&A session with Spanish-speaking world on Tuesday. We will gladly. Guys, at the moment we have 2 million mined contacts. This is T and Lay question, okay? So one more question from the Spanish world. If my father bought the business package, do I need to buy anything to my wife and my friend and sons? Family members are rated free, especially husbands and wives and parents and children. We have a question in the Arab speaking world. When you're going to add Twitter? Twitter is not in the plans yet, but we're working on it. It's a very big social network. We're working on it. As soon as we find the principles of monetization for Twitter, we'll do the same what we did with YouTube. So I will think about it. You know, I remember when I thought about YouTube in late July, I met a IT guy, and we already came up with a solution for YouTube, and the same will happen with Twitter. And as soon as we find a way, we will announce about it. А вот еще человек спрашивает, я заплатил за 500. Guys, those of you who bought $500 package, it's a package that included data mining plus educational courses. Но 250, это тот, который бизнес. And it included the business license. So a $500 package was a business package plus training courses plus 3,200 or 3,500 crypto units. So that's what you bought. The best deal, by the way. As for the upgrade to the business package, they will upgrade it, but it's still a secret what they're going to upgrade it to, okay? People are asking from the Italian chat whether we should already start checking our back offices and whether there will be any instructions how to work on YouTube, or it's still being planned. As soon as we add this module, we will make a presentation and we will explain you how it works. How we will tell you how it's going to be, whether people would want to watch, to how to publish it. We'll clear all the technical details and then we'll announce the date. So we will launch the first experiments in October. So friends, just wait for it, okay? We're actively working on it, literally day and night. So in the near future, everyone, all those functions will be available. Just еще пишет, что у нас замедлился. Someone says that mining slowed down for the last 2 weeks, only one new person per day. Mining is like real mining. Sometimes there is like a layer of mineral ore, you start mining it and it's depleted. And then you need to find a new layer of mineral resources. It's like looking for new contacts in different communication channels, because social networks is not like a huge database of people. It's a structured, complex relations. And if social network hid some of the relations, it's very difficult to find them. You need to find its friends through friends, with a lot of factors taken into consideration. Sometimes mining can be faster, sometimes it can be slower. What's important is that it works. Of course, we'd like to have as many people as possible, as soon as possible, but you know, just patience, it will speed up. If you have some specific problems, not like general, why it's slow with me and my friend is mining fast, then you could write to the support and ask them. And if you want to have it faster, then you have to wait. It also depends on your account. Some accounts are more attractive, some accounts are less attractive. So make your account more attractive. Maybe you should update your photo. So we will make a training on how to improve your social network. It's like life. If you're a developed intellectual person to talk to, people will talk to you. If you're not an interesting person, people will not be friends with you. That's what happens in social networks media as well. So work on your account and then see some targeting. Maybe you added too many filters, parameters. Alexander said data mining has to look for all those interconnections, because it's not just a general pool. It's a very structured, complex system. А вот еще пользователь говорит, что the out of connection issue with LinkedIn. Sometimes they show it to individual accounts, but after some time, they will allow you to send connection requests again. Facebook, the same. If you send too many friend requests, Facebook will limit your capabilities. They will tell you, we have limited your capabilities in writing and sending messages in order to protect our community from spam. I receive such notifications every 2 weeks. 2-3 days later, they lift this restriction. I'm testing mining in Facebook right now. On my personal account, I have almost 3,000 friends in Facebook. A month ago, I had 1,000. So I mined 2,000 friends in 1 month. So I'm testing, everything works, but sometimes, privately I'm doing it. But Facebook sometimes, doesn't like it. And LinkedIn also doesn't like it. They will physically limit you in order to prevent you from quickly mining new friends. And Dmitry says it depends not only on data mining product itself, because we know the internal settings of social networks, and the data mining product works within the established parameters. So it's either a usual account LinkedIn or Sales Navigator with a premium account. If you add the Sales Navigator premium account, you'll have an extended functionalities. If you're working from your free account, then we know how many friendship requests you can send per day, per week, per month in order to prevent this blocking. So maybe in addition to data mining, you also send manual requests out. That's why the social network might limit you. Maybe the person did not send anything personally. If you send manual request, you will see the same notification. But this notification will disappear and you will be reconnected for sure. We have one more question. One more question from the Italian group. Saha problem. Let's wait for the Italian translator to deal with sound here. Guys, the technical issues, really technical issues, should be sent to the tech support, okay? Can we add miners to data mining? Underage. Well, formally, it's better be discussed with the lawyers, but formally, miners cannot use social networks. In YouTube, they have this new data protection for parents. That allows Google to monitor content. It's the problem that the children can gain access to adults-only content. That's the problem. So de facto, everyone uses it, but legally it's prohibited because you need to become of age, and different countries have different legal age, right? Some countries it's even 14 years, in others more. The same stands for data mining. Of course, de facto, I saw even 8-year-olds who use social networks. And I already answered this question. Like, you cannot give your bank cards to third parties, but husband and wives exchange their bank cards. Or you cannot give your passwords to third parties. But if you're a family member, you can use other people's passwords too, your family members' passwords too. Officially, we cannot prohibit it, but let's talk it. You should talk it. We will talk it with our lawyers about it. But social networks prohibited, but de facto, unofficially, people use it. Minors use it anyways. So we have a question from the Italian chat. Our Italian partners are asking when the local version of data mining product is going to be ready with the questions and answers in Italian so that we can talk to people who don't know English. I already mentioned that we're going to allow people to change the welcome message into any other language, Spanish, Russian, Italian. So the only reason why we couldn't add other languages is because of the GDPR compliance. Now, when everyone signs the new GDPR compliance agreement, terms and conditions, then we will add the functionality of changing the language, and you will be able to use any other language and change your messages, requests into your languages as well. 2 weeks ago, we talked to our clients, to our colleagues in the sales department, and I often talk with our sales managers, asking them how they can make use of that instrument. And they told me that it would be cool in order to have the artificial intelligence warm up the contents. We do not initiate any discussion with them. It would be cool if someone is written to them from time to time, if that AI writes them something from time to time. It's like warming up leads, you know, that's how we can call it. There is such a module. As for the, is it better or worse to have LinkedIn Premium? You will just mine contacts faster. That's the difference. I think, Bertrand, will we have to pay another subscription to mine on YouTube? I think Alex said that it will be added free. You will have to just to activate it. You will see a tab in your back office, and you'll have to just publish those videos on your YouTube. Okay, the digital doubles itself is like the next stage. People were asking about digital doubles. Digital doubles as a product is the next stage. For now, we would like to make sure that data mining works, it's effective, and it works, and it makes us make money. And then we will activate the digital double of the Academy of Private Investors, and only then we will move on to the digital doubles. So let's not run ahead of the time, okay, of the plans. We have a specific question here from the Italian chat, whether it's going to be possible in November already, or in November, we're going to have only the digital double of the Academy of Private Investors. Well, personal digital doubles will not be available as yet. I think we will launch them next year, because there were a lot of different projects are being implemented. So let's deal with the current project first, start making money from them, and then we will only then move on to the personal digital doubles. Just so we have from the Italian chat, numerous occasion we had a question: when we offer them something, will they see from whom that message is has arrived? Yes. When you make an offer, they will see that that offer comes from you. It's like when the company will be making offers through your account, it will be as if you were sending your offer. We are renting your social media account. That's how it happens. From the Arab community, we have a question. I bought, they say. Just give me a second. Someone says, I bought the tariff and I would like to activate it. Is there a video with the explanation how to do it? I think we have 50 different videos with the explanation. Guys, DM, data mining, and digital doubles are not the same. Digital mining, data mining is to mine contacts. Digital doubles is your digital avatars. It's a different project which will be implemented next year. Before that, there will be a digital double of the Academy. And guys, I think we will, as for the training, I think we will have even more trainings in different languages. I think we will organize a activation training for the Arab language. Or if you speak English, you could attend the English language activation. Also, when you buy a data mining product, when you buy it, you receive instructions how to connect it. We will gladly come and help you. No problem here. Colleagues? So we have no questions. The only thing that our Italian partners are offering, are suggesting, is to launch one more Golden Friday. In our case, it's called Cyber Week, not Golden Friday. And whether we're gonna launch it or not, we're going to announce it in the near future. But for now, I can tell you that we're going to increase the cost of the packages. So use the prices right now. And you see, when you asked for the golden or yellow Friday, Dimitri's face became yellow right away. So Dmitry, let's take a couple of questions from the Russian chat. We have questions from the, should I take some of them myself? Yeah, take the most interesting ones. So could you please tell us why premium cannot be activated, etc.? Give me some clear instructions. Guys, it's about the deactivation of the premium license. LinkedIn has clear-cut instructions how to deactivate premium license. So it's the same link as to activate, and on the place where you had the button activate, you will have the button deactivate. So LinkedIn did it on purpose. They hit that button on for you to forget where it is and for you not to be able to find it. It's unfair, I know, but that's how it is. So you go follow that link and you find that button and you deactivate it. Yeah, no, not everybody can find it right away, and LinkedIn starts charging you money. That's how it was originally devised. We're not blaming them, but indeed, it's happening really well. So why there is no upgrade from basic to business? It will be sooner. Alexander Namek is the best. No, Dmitry, read only the questions, not feedback. There are a lot of questions how to use YouTube, how to publish videos. Guys, we just gave you some superficial information about it, but how specifically it's going to happen, we will provide specific webinars and hold specific webinars. For now, we will skip it. There is a good question in the Russian chat. If there are any direct negotiations or agreements with any specific social media, or is all based on general conditions. The entire work is based on the legislation of the country. We shouldn't be agreeing anything with a social network. We shouldn't be breaking any law. So if you're not breaking any law, then you are in the clear. When we can have an agreement with specific social media, we do it, but otherwise we don't really need it, because if we're following the law, we don't have to agree with anything about anything with them. We register, we add friends, we're not doing anything that would require their explicit permission. We have a different business. For example, we interact with banks, and we're developing bots who, with the people's permission, take financial information from their accounts. They aggregate it on the server, and then you can use it for credit issuing, for scoring systems, etc. We have 32 countries in our catalog, and people are asking us whether we agree with the banks about it. And we say no, because specifically with the banks, you cannot agree about anything. They will not allow you to do anything. But the law, the civil codes of different countries allow us to do that, because people expressly give their own permission to have access to their account, to their financials to us, and can use themselves. I would like to focus on one question here. I live in Russia, someone says, but go slow, okay? So I live in Russia. I'm talking to everyone. I bought in Russia, someone says. I bought data mining in early September. I'm not using it. I'm waiting for VK to be added. No problem. We're gonna add VK and you can use it. But while you're waiting, you open a LinkedIn account in 15 minutes. You connect LinkedIn data mining and you would already start mining one more social network. Your contact sphere would start growing, not only in VK, but also on LinkedIn. That's why this whole product was created, for you to be present not in just one social network, but in several. Friends, do not wait. It's very easy to register in LinkedIn, not more difficult than in Facebook or VK. Spend an hour. And there is Russian language there as well. And to register, you have to change. You can change the Russian to English or English to Russian. If you don't know how to access, then go to Opera browser, go to the private mode, click on settings, add VPN, and you can use VPN because in several countries, LinkedIn is blocked. So you can bypass the blocks by using VPNs. Opera browser has an inbuilt VPN service module in it. There's a question about the testing group. Yes, we have a testing group. We have 2 testing groups. I would like to answer that question, says Boris. I already printed several answers. Someone says, Boris, I am in both official chats, Russian and English, so I cannot find. Guys, if you're writing to me in the official Telegram chat, please write your specific technical related issues to me in the chat, in Telegram chat. Okay? Because a lot of people are willing to be part of the test group, but we need only 200 people. So as soon as those 200 people test it, we will publish it for everyone. So again, as soon as we have the necessary amount of people, we will stop recruiting people into our test group. Also, people in the test group have certain obligations. They will have to record videos. Ludmila says that someone gets banned. LinkedIn sometimes can seize or not ban your the operation of your accounts, but you can unfreeze it easily. It's not pleasant. It's not really convenient. That's why we developed a new module, and the test group is testing this new module. So 99.9% chance that there will be no bans after the testing, because this module uses a more complex methodology that LinkedIn doesn't know about. So you won't get banned anymore. Just wait for it to be published and you will be able to use it. Can we purchase data mining products in installments plan? We discussed installment plans with Armand Murniaks. So the average community needs to make this decision. If they decide to introduce installment plans, well, they will be introduced. But let us think about it and consult on it, because a lot of people are asking for installment plans. We really don't care either way. If you don't want to pay the entire amount right away or pay it in bits and pieces, if the company decides to introduce installment plans, so be it. It does not depend on us. For now, I know that there are no installment plans, but since we started discussing it, then we're moving in that direction. Most probably we'll have that opportunity in future. Can we enter data mining back office without entering the API back office? Yes, you can, but you won't be able to use the product, and you can take the referral code from anyone. It's the same for everyone. It's quite easy to do. Look, says Dmitry, you can enter the data mining back office easily, because these are two different back offices. You, as a new person, register in the API back office. You pay for the license, any of the tariff plans, any of the packages, $100, $150, $250, $250, one-off payment. Then you receive a letter to your email, and you go to the back office of data mining. After the payment, you do not necessarily go to the back office of the Academy of Private Investor. You go to your data mining back office, because those are two different back offices. So we'll have a separate training on YouTube. Guys, today was just an announcement. All the details about the YouTube will be given later. We will explain everything. Everything is going to be clear to you. In addition to data mining, can I manually add friends? Yes, of course, as usual. There was a question that a lot of people that several times has been answered to, but we'll ask it anyway. Our Italian speaker and his brother work together in Average. Can he use the same license in data mining? Yes. Brothers can use. In any tariff package, you cannot use it in package 1, but in package 2 and 3, yes. So they can do it if they have business or family, correct? Yes, because basic is for one person alone only. Data mining per day needs to mine a certain number of people? No, there is no such thing. You should not, it's not like you have to go out in the street and meet a certain number of people. You can try, but it won't be effective. Data mining starts mining, tries to mine as many as possible. But it's like it's 100% imitation, simulation of a human activity. So it can mine as many as possible, but there is no like a certain number. It's maybe in future, data mining will be able to mine the entire humanity in 5 minutes, but not now. Is there an instruction how to work with data mining? Because I don't know how to do it. All the instructions, all the manuals are in the back office. A lot of videos are there too. There is so much content that you will hardly find time to watch it all. Everything on YouTube, on the Average official YouTube. Or attend our live Q&A sessions. We'll tell you in real time. And one more thing that we should add here, that to work with data mining product, you don't need to work with the data mining. You pay, you connect, and that's it. It will do everything in your stead. You just need to update your social page from time to time. You go to your account, you update your picture, make 2-3 posts a week. What you do, you do what you do, usually do. It might seem too easy. A person connects one, but sometimes people would like to make something more, and people start going in the data mining back office, go through the verification. We don't ask them to go through the verification, and people have too much energy and they would like to direct it somewhere. So we're gonna add YouTube, and you'll have a great opportunity to spend this energy on something useful and start publishing your videos to make even more money. So just wait for a little bit. Very soon, we will find a way for you to apply your energy to. There's one more question, quite unclear. If a person is not registered, can they buy data mining, and how? If you're not registered in the Academy of Private Investor, register in the Academy of Private Investor. It's easy and free, and make the purchase. 2 more questions because we are running out of time. Data mining product is available not only for VIP Club members. For now, it is available to everyone. So you don't even have to be a VIP Club member. So many of the questions are repeating themselves. Just pick one, the most interesting one, the last one. I think, Boris, you should look in the questions and answers section. I already answered a lot of questions. So colleagues, look, every person thinks that their question is unique and most important. That's natural. But you need to understand that there are a lot of other people who also would like to have their questions answered. So we are answering new, unusual questions because we have answered many of the typical questions so many times, and you can find all the answers in our support service, on our official YouTube channel, in the back office, support@digitaldoubles.com. So write and your ticket, and within 24 hours, you'll surely get your answer. While here, we're trying to answer most interesting, creative questions, because our task is to, first of all, to tell you about the news, products, and give you energy. We can answer some of your specific questions, but we simply don't have time for that. There's an interesting question here. Last one, okay? You know, it's philosophical. By listening to you, I understand that such systems as Yandex, you don't have to develop your account in Yandex or other similar systems. How long do you think that the usual principle of advertising will continue to exist? It's a war, yes. Read the books, Business is War. I'm not promoting this philosophy. I'm saying that there is such an idea that business is not cooperation, it's about war. I'm not welcoming this theory, but it exists. So for now, we're nobody for them, for Yandex and other major online platforms. They're ignoring us, but when we start developing, they will try to shut us down. When they can't, they will try to take over, if they can. It's a new evolution in the marketing, when the principle of data mining and client mining becomes different. It's not like you pay and you receive non-guaranteed purchases. In our case, you get a client, we talk to them, if they buy, we share a commission fee with you. That's it. And for now, Yandex, for example, or Amazon, or etc., or Google, they are leaders in their respective markets. For how long they're gonna exist, it's difficult to say. We're not going to squeeze them out or something. There are some serious, smart, rich people, but I think that we can easily coexist, because some people will still buy advertising. Nobody's gonna turn down this proposal. It's like gasoline engines. In future, there will be a lot of electric cars, but I think there'll still be some clubs of people who will be running gasoline engine cars and will be ready to pay immense taxes, environmental taxes, but they will still use gasoline or diesel engine cars, because everyone will be driving electric cars and they will be the only ones using some old Honda or Ford driving equipped with a gasoline engine. Even if the entire humanity passes to a new stage, there will still be some people who will pay for advertising, conventional, traditional advertising, and they will be laughing about it, you know, like, look, I bought the old type advertising, something like that. But everything evolves. Remember what kind of advertising we had. Billboards, even the advertising online changed. So new evolution, new economic evolution in the world. That's what we're implementing here. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you. And we'd like to thank all the participants. We had a lot of questions. Join our regional sessions in different languages. In Russian, we have with Dmitry on Tuesday at 3 p.m. We'll have a session on Q&A for other countries as well. And we'd like to go into the Arabic world as well and help our partners there. We'd like to thank you for your attention. I'd like to remind you that tomorrow we're going to have a closed webinar at 12, where we're going to tell you some interesting things for the closed community. And our global meeting will be held on the 23rd of October. And we will prepare some interesting content over the period that will pass until then. So thanks to everyone, our technical staff, our interpreters. There will be a recording of this session on YouTube of the New Economic Evolution, the World Consumer Community channel. Bye-bye, everyone.